before you. Heaven and earth adore you. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Angels bow before you. Heaven and earth adore you. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Angels bow before you. Heaven and earth adore you. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Do 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 do. Father, we worship you. Father, we praise you. Father, we honor you. Father, we magnify your holy name. There is none to be compared unto you. We recognize your goodness. We recognize your holiness. We recognize how dependable you are. We recognize your faithfulness. We accept you, Lord. Accept us this evening. Accept our praise. Accept our thanksgiving. And accept our prayers. Spirit of the living God. Holy Spirit. Take your rightful place. Touch the life of your children. Do something good. Something great. Something wonderful in their lives. Now and forevermore. In Jesus' precious and mighty name. Amen. In Jesus' precious and mighty name. Amen. In Jesus' precious and mighty name. Amen. Just lift up your hands and thank God. Just bless him. Bless him. He is faithful. He is dependable. He is reliable. He is trustworthy. Just appreciate him. Appreciate him. Appreciate him. In Jesus' precious and mighty name. Amen. Beloved, I don't know whether you've ever been in a situation where you do something wrong and nobody knew that you did it.
And a problem comes. And God, in the midst of your guilt, then He exonerates you. Fully knowing that you are guilty, knowing that you committed the act, but by His mercies, maybe nobody knows, but between yourself and Him, you know that you did it. And yet still, He still delivers you from that situation. Have you ever been there before? Have you ever been there before? If you've been there before, lift up your hand. Nobody knows that you've done it. Nobody knows that you did it. But between yourself and your God, you know that you did it. And in everything, He still delivered you. He still covered you. Lift up your hand and bless Him. That is why I say He's a faithful God. He is a dependable God. He is a reliable God. You may not have been caught red-handed, but in your heart, in your mind, you know that you committed an offense. He also knew that you committed it. But when He looked at how merciful He is, He just decides to forgive you and to cover up your sins and choose not to expose you, choose not to disgrace you, choose not to embarrass you. Appreciate Him. Appreciate Him. Appreciate Him. There are times you do things that when it gets to the hearing of the public, it's going to indict your personality and your persona and your pedigree. God knows that you are guilty, but He still covers you up. That's why I say He's dependable. He's reliable. Appreciate Him. If nothing at all, He has saved you from certain disgraceful situations and conditions. Very embarrassing situations. Very humiliating situations. Very depressing and manipulating conditions. But yet still, because of His infinite love and mercy, He still forgives you. And He never remembers it anymore. Just bless Him. Just bless Him. Thank Him for who He is. Thank Him for who He is. Talk to Him. Talk to Him. By reason of what I've just said, whatever issue, be it a past issue, be it a pending issue, be it a current issue, that is between you and Him, that have not been resolved. Maybe all you just need to tell Him is, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Do that right now. Do that right now. Any situation. Some you might not even commit the act, but you may perceive it in the inside of your mind. You may think it inside your heart. Whatever it is. God has kept you. He did not deal with you according to your sins. He did not deal with you according to your mistakes. He did not deal with you according to your errors. So wherever you are, this is an opportunity. This is called a moment of restitution. It's called a moment of restitution. Talk to him. Ask him for forgiveness. And also thank him for having that patience to keep you alive with all the shortcomings. Bring you this far. Viewers all over the world. Viewers all over the world. I pray for you wherever you are. I come into your homes. I come into your heart. And I join my faith with yours. And I pray that God forgives you. Let the mercy of God locate you. Every mistake of the past that you've made. Every pending mistake. Every current mistake that is still tormenting you. Nobody knows about it. Nobody spoke about it. But you know that God knows everything. Just lift up your hands and just ask him for mercy. Wherever you're watching us from, ask him for mercy. When you're done asking him for mercy, tell him that you love him. Bless him and thank him for his patience. Being patient enough with you, even in all your mistakes, and watching over you and bringing you this far. He did not deal with you according to your sins. He did not deal with you according to your errors, but rather out of his lavish love. His love that he has lavished on you. His infinite love that he has still kept you. And you are still not consumed. So just begin to thank him. Just begin to thank him. Just begin to thank him. Oh, I love all creations, call you God. Holy, holy, I love all of creation. Awesome God, oh, awesome God, awesome God, how great thou art. You are God, mighty are your miracles, stand in awe. Lord, we bow and worship you. Lord, we bow. Lord, we bow and worship you. Awesome God, how great thou
Lord, we bow and worship you.
Lord, we bow down.
Lord, we bow and worship you.
Lord, we bow down.
Lord, we bow and worship you.
Awesome God, how great thou art. You are God,
mighty are your miracles, standing on your holy name. Lord, we bow and worship you.
Lord, we bow down.
Lord, we bow and worship you.
Father, we give you praise. We give you honor. We give you adoration. Blessed be your holy name. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
I said amen.
Amen.
Beloved,
Okay.
tonight is your own night.
Amen.
It's your night of favor.
Amen.
It's your night of favor.
Amen.
It's your night of favor. The favor is going to come in a form of restitution. 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 This is a very difficult thing to do. It is a test of time that even men of God, women of God, prophets of God, apostles of God fail to do. At times you get to this level where you think, even if you offend God, you should not ask Him for mercy. Because God should understand that you are human being. And God also said in His word that because you are a human being, His Spirit will not contend with you. How many of you understand what I'm saying? When you just started ministry, when you started fellowshipping with God, you were so broken. You were so remorseful. But as you progress along the line, you start getting used to God. You start getting used to the things of God. And so when you sing, instead of recognizing and accepting it as sin, you instead call it mistake. And since it's a mistake, there is no need to ask for mercy. It takes a contrite heart. It takes a broken heart on daily basis to go to God and say, God, I am sorry. This thought dropped in my mind. I did this. I did that. So nobody saw me. But in my heart and in my mind, I know I've done this. Then you go to Him and tell Him that you are sorry. That let Him have mercy on you. When was the last time you did something like this? Please be frank with yourself. Be frank with yourself. When was the last time you did something like this? Nobody preached to you. Nobody spoke to you. But something happened, or you did something, and you went on your knees and begin to ask God for mercy and for forgiveness. When was the last time you did that? Yesterday you did it. What actually happened? Do you have a mic? Do you have a mic that she can use? What happened? Why did you do that?
I had a bit of an argument. It was not even an argument, but I was overtaken by the spirit of anger somehow. And there was certain utterance that I made to someone who's very close to me. And I believe when I did it, I was right. But on second thought, I said I should have just let it be. And actually uttered those words. And in it, I said to myself, I'm only human. But I ought to know better. So I shouldn't have really uttered.
And that's why you went on your knees and asking for mercy. In that your situation, it is two parties that are involved. One is the person to whom you uttered those words. And the second part is God, who is the witness of all and the witness to all. You understand? Once there being an utterance between yourself and someone, the brokenness and the restitution, first of all, have to be with the person that you had that exchange of words with. Is somebody here? Oh, you may be seated for 1 minute. You may be seated for 1 minute. Is somebody here? Are we together? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? When you have an issue with a person, you cannot bypass the person and go to God and ask God for forgiveness. Are we together? Is somebody here? Do you understand what I'm saying? The process of restitution. The first step of restitution begins with you acknowledging and accepting in your heart and in your mind that you have wronged. First, the person that you have the indifference with. And second, the God who is both that person's witness and also your own witness. Is somebody here? So what Jesus, the Father did say, is that when something like that happens, the first point of call is you first of all accept in your heart that you have made a mistake, that you have sinned, and that you want restoration. You want to be restored back. So the first thing is, the second thing is, you go and meet the person that you have that exchange of word or that argument with. You might be right. For whatever reason you were defending your rights. You might also be wrong. But in any case, whether you're right or whether you're wrong, the reason why it's called restitution is that you swallow your pride. You swallow your rights and come to the person and tell them that you are sorry. And it is preferred that you repeat that thing for which you say you are sorry, or what you're sorry about. That, well, I am sorry about this word that I used on you, or this thing that I said to you. Is somebody here? Are we together? That actually I called you a damn fool. But I'm sorry. Please. I regret ever saying that. I don't know why I said it. But in any case, one thing I know for sure is that I'm sorry for what I did. When the person now accepts, then you have passed the first stage. If the person does not accept, then it is also recommended that at least you call elders or mature people whom you believe that at least they're mature enough to handle a delicate issue like this. That is provided that the person does not accept your apology. Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Are we together? This is a life therapy. This thing that we are doing is a life therapy. This is the very therapy that heals your spirit, your soul, and your inner man. Is somebody here? Is somebody here? So if the person does not accept, meet elderly people or mature people or someone that you really trust that can handle this issue, then you explain it to the person. But when explaining, explain genuinely and frankly as to how it actually happened. Is somebody here? You don't remove pages from the book. No such a one. Is somebody here? You don't borrow, you don't remove pages from the book. You say as it happened. Have you noticed something? When you have an issue, you have a problem, let's say, and maybe it has gotten to the court level. You are being advised to talk to your lawyer. In the process of talking to your lawyer, you are being advised that it is in your own interest, in fact in your best interest, to tell the lawyer the whole truth, nothing but the truth and just the truth. Then the lawyer now will review the whole issue, and he would use the tenets of the law and the provisions of the law in order to reframe the whole thing, to cover you up. But you don't go to the lawyer covering yourself up, because if you do, during the prosecution, during the proceedings, there is every possibility that a lie that you covered up might surface up. And it's going to take the lawyer by surprise that you did not tell him that. Because you should have told him that, so that he knows which of the provisions in the law or of the law to use to cover up that area legally. Because there are provisions. Even if you mistakenly kill somebody, everybody knows, everybody sees that you are the one that killed the person. There are still provisions in the law that makes room for correction. Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
Are we together? But if you do not tell the lawyer the whole truth, and the truth only came out during the proceedings, you shock the lawyer. And not only shock him, not only disappoint him, you are also telling the judge or the magistrate that you, in reality and in verity, you cannot be trusted. Because you say one thing at one time and change and say another thing at another time, all about the same matter. So already you create a mind of suspicion, not only in the mind of your lawyer, but also in the mind of the judge who is handling the case. So also is it in the spirit realm. When you come to Jesus, who is the mediator between man and God? When you come to him with an issue, you don't hide or you don't polish the story to him or before him. You tell him everything openly, frankly. Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
Is somebody here? You know, let me tell you this. I'm sorry to say it. I don't intend to insult or belittle we Africans. But we Africans, we have one problem. And that problem emanates from our upbringing. We have not been taught to talk straight. Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
Please, I hope I'm not sounding very insulting.
Oh.
Because we think that when you talk straight, we the Africans, that is the confession. It means that you're rude or you're not disciplined or you're not polite. But instead it is the other way around. That is why in Europe or in the West, a son can tell the father, Daddy, I'm sorry, but you lied. Daddy, I'm sorry, you lied. Because you told me this, and now you're saying this. Please, we Africans, we have culture. I'm not saying that you should go and tell your mother that he's lying, or go and tell your father that he's lying. We Africans, we have cultures, and we have norms, and we have values. So according to the African culture and norm and value, if your mother lies to you, you just take it as it is. Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
But normally that is not correct. I personally can remember, though I was very small, I should have been around 5, 6 thereabout. And I asked my mom that how do you call the male organ? And he told me cockroach. Cockroach. Is somebody here?
Yes.
Then I was very young. My mama did not say that to me because she wanted to lie to me. But because we are Africans and we have cultures, norms and values, and she knows that I'm a small boy, he didn't want me to know that name lest I go out, maybe playing or talking to people and start calling it out. Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
That is the mentality. That is the perception. You understand? But on the other hand also, you are lying to the child. You are misleading the child. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so, one time, I think I was at 10 or so, 12, when I discovered that, honestly and truly speaking, a male private organ is not called cockroach. Excuse my language, that is called penis. Then I went back to her and I told her, my friend, this person told me that this thing is called this. But I asked you the same question. And you told me that it's called cockroach. Why did you tell me that? And then she began to explain to me that we in Africa, ugly names or private, delicate things like this, we try to encode it to show respect, to portray respect. That is why I told you. Is somebody here? Is somebody here? But you might as well also tell the child that a male private part is called, you tell him the actual name. And now you advise them. Say, but you cannot say it in public. You cannot make it, you cannot sing a song out of it. Then you advise them. Is somebody here? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Are we together? Oh, I'm going too deep, I'm going too far.
Yes, sorry.
You came for service and I'm saying all this. Should I apologize that I'm saying all this?
No, sir.
Oh, I'm talking to you. Should I apologize?
No, sir.
Beloved,
okay.
These are the teachings that are now missing in our now churches. Our nowadays churches. These are the teachings. These are the fundamental teachings that makes up a believer, a genuine person and a frank person. These are the teachings that make you, give you the ability to say yes when it is yes, and to say no when it is no. Is somebody here? Because Jesus himself instructed us that when it is yes, we should say yes. When it is no, we should say no. We shouldn't say yes one moment and say no another moment about the same thing. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Is somebody learning something?
Yes, sir.
Is somebody connecting the dots together? So what happens is, if you come with a mature person, and the person talks to this man or this person, and they still refuse, and the person still refuses to accept your apology, go to another person and then tell them the same thing. Let them still come and apologize on your behalf. If they do, and the person still refuses, then the person's blood is upon their own head. Is somebody here? But I'm not saying that you go and tell him. You know, I brought two people, two elders, and you refuse to hear them. I've done my part. Now your own blood is on your own head. Me, I'm done. No, you cannot do that. That one is between the person and his God. What is expected of you, you have done that. So when you now finish with this person, then now you go to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the one who is the witness to everything that happens under this sun, and apologize and confess everything that you did and said to this man. You're asking for mercy. Is somebody here? Are we together? So you cannot bypass this man whom you have directly offended and then go straight to God. Neither can you also bypass God and go straight to the person and then finish up with the person. It's this one that I offended. I've apologized. So it's finished. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Is somebody here? Are you feeling sleepy?
No.
Are you sure you're not feeling sleepy? You're learning something, right? That is why Jesus said, the word of God says, if you come to make a sacrifice, if you come to offer a sacrifice, and maybe within the time or at the time that you were offering the sacrifice, it came to your remembrance that you have offended Uncle Toe. What the word of God is saying, what God is saying is that forget about this sacrifice, leave the sacrifice there, and go to Uncle Toe and ask him for forgiveness because you have offended him. When you have finished doing that, then you come and continue with your sacrifice. What he's saying indirectly is that you cannot bypass Uncle Toe and go to God directly. What he's saying, even if you have come to God directly, God will not give you attention. God will not listen until you have settled with Uncle Toe. That is why he said, leave the sacrifice. Go to your brother. Apologize. Is somebody here? Are we together? If you know that these are the process of restitution, you will not easily quarrel with people. You sit inside church. Everybody is listening to the preaching, listening to the word of God. Only you, your head, you are turning it like a satellite. You are looking into everybody's face. Who is wearing blue? Who is wearing green? Who is wearing white? Who have covered their hair? Who is wearing something tight? Who have wear something loose? Who have braided the hair? Who has put on jelly calls? Who have cut the hair? So by the time you finish service, already you know the one that you are supposed to greet and the one that you are not supposed to greet, the one that you should avoid and the one that you are supposed to be quarrel with. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Oh, am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Preach it.
But if you actually came for the word, nothing but the word and just the word, even if Auntie Miriam begin to do her thing that she normally does, that is when you stand in front, she will give. She will not say anything. Even when she's doing that, you don't look at her because she's not the reason why you are here. You are here for a word which is going to repair and restore you. Am I talking to somebody? Okay, come on, him say that. He did the fact of the hello is somebody here?
What did you look at? Where were you looking? To see that she normally turns her eye? She only wears one shoe.
Is somebody here? How did you notice that? And even if you notice that, is it for you to say it out? I think the best way you can show love is to use style or use method to find out what is the size of Uncle Toe's feet. Then go to the boutique and then buy the shoe. Instead of saying
that red shoe that have black mark.
Uniform.
That is uniform.
Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
Is somebody here?
Yes,
So I think we're still talking concerning your issue. So what happens is, the first, in your case, you should first of all apologize either uncle or auntie, whoever the person is. When you finish with that person, and then now you go to God. But you will not jump him or her and then go to God directly. In fact, you look at him and you even regret that you didn't add some things to it. Amen. You know, quarrel is like that. During the quarrel, you see everything that you don't like and you know, your anger. And when you go and sit down, then the devil will now come. You, very come. It's now that I confirm that you are powerful. Don't you know that this man, he has a boil on his in the middle of his head. When he started the talking, you should have told him. Me, I don't talk to people with boil. Is somebody here?
Yes, sir.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Then he will suggest, you forget about the boy. You should have told him that you know you have 1.5 eye. It's because of your mother's attitude and your father's attitude. That is why you have 1.5 eye. All these things the devil will. So you want to go back and just do something so that you start the quarreling so you can tell the supplements.
Hallelujah.
How many of you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
How many of you have fight here before? Okay, everybody put your hand down. How many of you have fight here before? Fight, yes. Whether fight with a man or fight with a woman, fight with a child, fight with a grown-up. How many of you? Okay, I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Until you two you have fight before. Hey, then now I'm becoming a bit confident. At least I have partners in crime. Uncle, you two fight before. Even when they play the drum, Auntie Miriam, for you to not surprise me because when you go and do your traffic, was it with a man or with a woman? Or both? Oh. And we got Amen. So it's the same thing you wanted to do to Uncle before. You see me catch you to people. Amen. Amen. So after the fight, how do you feel? How do you feel?
But you never feel satisfied.
After the fight, you go and sit down. That is when your heart, the anger, it comes fresh. This one. I should have, I beat her here. I should have backed the whole of this place. I actually scraped her face with one of my fingers. I should have used all my 5 fingers to give her an indelible mark. A tribal mark. That everywhere she goes, people will recognize her through that. Is somebody here? How many of you have ever quarreled before? How many of you have ever quarreled before? That you have never quarreled before? Hey, we have only people here. You have quarreled before? Until your hand is down, you have never quarreled before. And then what is your hand doing down? Hey, I did not surprise you. I mean this kind of thing, men of God and women of God. How many of you have quarreled before? Okay. Uncle Prince, you have quarreled before. Yeah, you've never quarreled before. You have quarreled before. So his hand is up or down? His hand is up or down? King Solomon, his hand is up or down? Solomon Musika on the Moses, Moson Abulu. You have quarreled before. Hey, wow. Auntie, you never quarreled before. Auntie, I didn't see your hand up. Uncle, you are very happy. You have never quarreled before. Oh, then what you are doing is like, hey. So now Oga and Gaga. Wow. Okay, let's see outside too. Overflow. How many of you have quarreled before? Oh, you went on the top. How did you quarrel? Oh, you can't just small because you don't talk. So just short one. Look. Auntie, you have never quarreled before. Or you have? Just few times. Auntie Nisa, have you quarreled before? Oh, you are smiling. Uncle, you have never quarreled before. Just once. Just once. Only once. We are doing restitution. In the presence of God, we are still alive. Uncle, auntie, you fight before. Quarrel. It will be very interesting to see. Amen. If I don't quarrel, it will be very interesting. So how do you feel after the quarrel? You feel relief? How do you feel? Just immediately after the quarrel. You regret that you didn't add more.
No, I regret that.
Oh no, before the regret. I'm talking about before the regret. Before the regret. You have what? You regret that you did not add some things to it. Oh, that means you have quarreled before. Because you know how it feels like. So it's after everything. When the devil now goes, then you sit down and begin to pray. And you remember. Oh no, but this thing, I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have said that. When I sat up here, I went through a scripture in the Bible, which was precisely Romans chapter 9 verse 6 and 16, which says that it's not he that willeth or he that runneth, but it is God that showeth mercy. And I saw so many commentaries under that Romans chapter 9 verse 16. So one of the commentators said that the meaning of that is not he that willeth or he that runneth, but it is God that showeth mercy. According to him, it means that it's not that you by your own self, by your own wisdom, actually are remorseful about whatever you did, but rather it is the love of God. The love of God is God's love that rather pricks your heart and reminds you of the love of God, which brings about that remorse and that step for restitution. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is not that you sat down and decided that you want to make peace. What that commentator is saying concerning Romans chapter 9 verse 16 is that you are not the initiator of that step. It is God through His law. It's God that initiates that step. That you should come to King Solomon and tell him that you are sorry. It is not of your own will. Is somebody here? Is somebody here? Are we together? Do you understand what we say? Do you understand what we say? Am I wasting your time today? Because today you came to pray. You know, you cannot pray when you have pending issues like this. And even if you do pray, it will just be vain words going on and come. Is somebody here? Is somebody here? Because before you come and stand and open up to pray, the first step is to clean and prepare and wash yourself. Then now you are ready to hear from God and also to be heard of God. And yes. You want to add something that you left out?
No. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yes. He should come today. And we are supposed to go with him. He's not going to hear any excuses.
That's definitely true. Just a moment before you continue. You know, I used to be, I'm not too sure whether I'm still, maybe in some way I'm still. I used to be a very selfish person. There's somebody here. And I believe, you know, this law, you know, my this, my that, you know, it's supposed to be done like this, you know. How many of you understand what I'm saying? I am right, no, what I said was right. Try to defend, you know, you have every reason for saying what you said, even though you said it wrongly, but you have the reason why you said it even wrongly. How many of you have ever done that? How many of you understand what I'm saying? Is somebody here? Yes. Are we together? Yes. So what am I saying? I have this habit and this attitude. I defend everything that I say all day. One day, it was around between 10, 11, between, let's say, 11 and 1. I was sleeping. Then there was an issue in the house. It was a rented house. Naked was like, you know, it's those kind of, that face me, I face your house. You know, that line house. So it was about the issue of the light. Then there were nothing like cash power, and it was this convocated. And so it was about the issue of the light. I normally share the bill. And you know, some people were like, no, I think you're charging me more than you, not being fair. And so the very evening, that day, the evening, we were supposed to meet and then discuss over this issue. But already in my heart and in my mind, I've prepared myself as to who to tell what, how to handle each and every one. You understand? So in the course of the day, I went and then lied down. Between 11, 1 o'clock, thereabouts, I'm not too sure. All of a sudden, I saw the Master. I mean Jesus Christ of Nazareth walked into the room to where I was lying. And then the first thing that he said, he said, forget about everything, let it go. Let it go. Forget about everything. And I said, no, sir, you know, actually, let me explain. They didn't really pay me because, you know, they think that I've eaten their money or I'm eating their money, and how much is their money. And you know, I just wanted to explain. But Jesus kept saying the same thing. Let it go. I said, no, sir, you know, let me explain from the beginning so that you understand. He said, let it go. I said, you know, when I leave it like that, it will look as if I am a coward or, you know. So he said, let it go. He repeated this, let it go, let it go. When I still was insisting, just walked. Immediately he walked away. Then I woke up in the sleep. And I was like, this is real. Because nobody knew that this is my plan inside my head. The reason why I'm saying this, Jesus, when you have a problem with a person, he is not interested to know who started it and who is at fault and who did what and who did not do what. He is not interested in that. What he is interested is the unity. So far as there is ambiguity, there is indifference, there is grudge, there is tension. The two of you are at fault. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
Listen, I'm telling you based on personal experience and encounter. Well, he does not ask for too many questions. How did this start? You, okay. So then you tell him, no, you know I was sitting, then he came and then hit me. And then, no. When he comes, he just say, forgive me or let it go. So whether they troubled you, they offended you, or you offended the person, in any case, so far as there is an iota of grudge and ill feeling, it disqualifies both you and this person from being rapture ready. Am I frightening you? Beloved, let me tell you this. I am telling you the gospel truth. It is one thing to be told something. Everything that God says in the Bible is true. Right? But it's another form of faith. It's another form of, faith. When the Lord himself, besides that which is written, he comes to you and tell you about certain things or clarify some of the things that have been written. He clarifies them to you and it boosts your faith. Do you understand what I'm saying? In that case, there is no way you forget. Why? Because he has explained to you. He has taught you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Are we together? Are we together? So please hear this. Jesus is not interested. Jesus is not interested. Whether you started it first or whether you are at fault, whether you're not at fault, so far as this person has offended you, and